Good morning. Yes, the opening of Sisma Auto Volvo at KL Sungei Besi here. This is the Sungei Besi highway, and this one, even though it's not the largest Volvo Trias Center building, but it has the largest showroom floor. Okay, look at that in Swedish, välkommen. Okay, as we come in here through these new Volvo CI, and yeah, we're welcomed by this lovely lady here. Here we have some accessories counter, and look what we have over here. Hello, thank you so much. Look at this. Now, I always mention this in my videos, right? This is run off-road protection. All right, it's very difficult for me to visualize when I describe it, but this is what I meant by Volvo designing this thing to protect your pelvic bone and your spine from shattering when your car runs off the road and lands hard. Only on Volvo and in all their cars, okay, even from the entry beginning. Okay, whiplash protection is also invented by Volvo to protect your neck over here when you are being rear-ended by another car. Okay, safety for children. All right, booster cushion. Look at these booster seats. All right, where you let the child sit higher so that the seatbelt is on the correct position. The seatbelt is on the correct position. There were incidences of children being ferried in cars by their loving parents, where they are all required to wear seat belts, which is a safe thing. But in severe accidents, there are cases whereby the seat belts actually cause harm to the children's neck. Right? And of course, the three-pointed seat belt. Volvo invented the three-pointed seat belt, and because it's so good, Volvo let every other car maker use this patent for free. Okay, saving millions over the years. And today is the launch and the opening of Sisma Auto Sungei Besi. That is Charles From, the MD of Volvo Malaysia, and Sheikh Khalil, the boss of Sisma Auto. And Volvo with Malaysia. If you guys do not know, Volvo is the first car maker of Malaysia, the first car maker that builds cars in Malaysia. Without Volvo establishing itself in Malaysia, setting up the production and the supply chain network, it will not be so easy for Malaysia to step foot into the car making industry. All right, so from the 60s, right, we're barely independent for 9 years, and Volvo is here investing. In fact, it is the first plant out of Sweden, and Volvo has invested in Malaysia and has been with us all these years. All right. And Volvo is also the first car maker in Malaysia that local assemblies hybrid cars. All right, bringing advanced powertrain assembly method into Malaysia. So Volvo has always been with us all these years, all these while. All right. So yeah, today is the opening of Sisma Auto Sungei Besi. Yeah.
I met this your friend. Hey, Bobby, how are you? Good to see you.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm excited to see everybody here. Last week we were here to tell you all about their Volvo pre-owned, the Volvo Select models, and I can see some of them has been sold. You guys have snapped them up, and all right. So yeah, so this is the new showroom by Sisma, a very spacious, very comfortable place, and they can put 16 cars. 16. Right. Oh, that's a new EX90. Right. You can house 16 cars here in this showroom, so which is considered the biggest show area. Now, the Volvo Select, you see, a lot of them has been sold. They've updated the chart. Do come over. If you want an S60 T8 recharge in Fusion rate, savings of 65,888, only 11,000 km. That is a deal, a steal, right? There's a S90 B5 Onyx Black, a steal, 68,000. Right, only 17,000 km mileage. All right, do come over and check out all these lovely deals that are still available. And all the cars have went through Volvo Select's very careful process of selection. You know, only approved used Volvos that are less than 5 years, less than 100,000 km, 125 point check. All these, they have went through it. Okay, so you want cars that are comfortable, easy to use, right, reliable, and just safe. You know, you can rely on them when you go long distance journey and all that, because you know they will keep you alive. All right, fantastic cars. So I'll continue later on.
On time, bright and early. So let's start with a bit of a background. Volvo Car Malaysia was established in 1966.
With an air gap in between, it's a much more thermally, much more effective thermal barrier, and reduces cooling requirements, or if you were in Sweden, heating requirements. Energy efficient lighting and ventilation, and maximization of greenery on site. You see some vertical greenery, which is still in progress of growing. It will probably look a lot more green in the future. And we also have the parking areas all with grasscrete instead of concrete or tarmac. Volvo is all about sustainable mobility, and it's apt for Volvo's new home to also be all about sustainability, and that's what we've built here.
Malaysia, so great to see you, showing our support for our great new facility and our long lasting partnership with the Volvo team, so thank you for that. And of course, members of the media, great to have you here to really help us celebrate this momentous opening for Volvo Cars. This is, as manager director, there are two things that I like the best when I'm in this role. One is launching new cars, and one is opening new dealerships. Right? This really shows the progress of our brand around the world, and particularly here in Malaysia.
Sungei Besi, the new flagship Volvo 3S Center in Malaysia, on my countdown from 3 to 1. Gentlemen,
Let's get a picture of the center here first before we do.
we'll pose for a little bit more.
Let's look left if we can. Look left.
And look left.
Maybe look right.
And we'll pose for those on the right. Capturing all best angles.
I think we got it.
And we're ready. In 3, 2, 1. Steady. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Volvo Sisma Auto Sungei Besi. The brand new flagship Volvo 3S Center in Malaysia is now officially